Hello everybody and welcome back to day 2 of Inktober. Now, as you know, Inktober is a challenge and this challenge is for 31 days and I am taking part of it once again. I think this is the 5th year that I actually took part. And what I normally do is get my pen and get my paper pad. But this year I thought instead of using a paper and pen and just using that ink, one ink pen and carrying on that way, I thought this year I'd go and do something a bit digital, as I'm trying to train myself in digital artwork. And also in the past years I have been training myself to freehand on paper. I thought, why not use this opportunity to change things up and going digital. The app that I'm going to be using today is Critter, and I'm going to be using my digital pad here to draw with. If you want some more information about these items, you can find them up on my channel. My name, again, once if you're here and you're new, my name's Bloot084 Art and Games. And yeah, everything I do digitally, papery, polymer clay, all gets put up here and gets put in the creation station. But this one has its own personal playlist. I've got a little bit of hiccups. I am, as it's Sunday, in my onesie, and I'm not planning on getting out of my onesie today, so I thought I'll just stay on the screen. If you've got any questions, or if you want to talk to me today, you're more than welcome to, because I am going to be live for all of this. I will be listening to some music, and again, it's Inktober and we have prompts for listening, prompts to use each day, and today's prompt is scurry. Now, I was struggling to sort of get what shall I do for scurry, because I was thinking rat, scurrying rat, maybe a scurrying spider, I don't know, something that scurries. I looked up the word scurry, and it kind of like loosely based on anything that moves fast. And what moves fast, and I see out of my house every single day, well, not so much now, I think the cat's eaten most of them, but I see myself squirrels. And I saw somebody on Facebook that talks to me over there, that they did a squirrel, and I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. But instead of just doing a bog standard squirrel and this is the shape of a squirrel, I thought I'd go a little bit depth, sort of push myself a little bit today, because it's the second day for Inktober, and go and do the I think he's called Scaratarat. I don't know exactly the actual name, but he's from the Northern Viking lore, Viking like gods and things like that. That's because I like to do Viking things. I thought I'd draw that the world tree squirrel. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be aiming to try and do today. And again, the music that we're going to be listening to is a bit more Viking-y, to get me in the mood, get me into that creative mindset. But yeah, the mic will not be on all the way through, but I will be available to be talked to. If you want to put some comments in the comment bar, because the comments will be open as they normally are, so you can comment me over there. But like I said, the mic will be off until I'm like talking, because I need to concentrate a little bit. So if I do go quiet, that is why, because I'm concentrating. But otherwise, guys, hopefully you will enjoy this live stream, and hopefully you all are having a good Inktober. If you are taking part, I'd love to see your entries. You can head over to my Instagram or my TikTok, or you can go over to Facebook itself. Same name, different places. And yeah, I will check them out. But otherwise, guys, post them to Inktober themselves, because you never know, you might get yourself put up on the main wall. I won't, because I'm pants. But you know, like I said, I'm training myself with a digital pen, and I will be only using the digital ink pen in here. I won't be using anything else, because I do all the shading and all the extra bits probably another time. If I like I normally do, this is my template for the rest of the year, and coming up to this year time of year again. Because what I do is I take the pictures that I do, and then I either colour them and then turn them into foam backgrounds, or I turn them into posters for you guys to purchase over on the website that's called Etsy. Now, Etsy is where I sell everything I make on this channel and some of the things that I don't make on this channel. But I always try and make a video of what I make, so you guys just still get to see what I make. So if you were interested in finding out how I make all the things, go and check out the Creation Station playlist, so you can find what I've made. But yeah, if you're interested in buying anything, go to Etsy.com, and here is a little bit of something that I made up. Take a screenshot of that if you like, so you can go over to what I can do. That is what I actually get up to over on my Etsy. Anything you want, I can do pretty much, as long as I've got enough time. Don't expect a art piece to be done in 2 days, because that's not going to happen. So expect it like 2 to 3 weeks for that to get finished. Same thing for clay. Clay I can get done in about 2 weeks, depending on the size and what you actually want made, because of time restrictions on baking and making and all the other stuff and painting things. But yeah, let me know if you want anything. Otherwise, hopefully you will enjoy today's live stream. Without further ado, let's get into the program that I'm using. And the program that I'm using is Krita, K-R-I-T-A, Krita. And yeah, it's brilliant. It's a completely free program. You can download it just by typing into your search engine Krita, K-R-I-T-A. I definitely recommend if you're sort of starting out and you don't want to sort of pay through the nose for a program. This is again completely free, and you can get it for yourself. And they have multiple amount of tools for you to use. These are just a demonstration of a few, but there are effects tools. There are like inking tools. I may use these inking tools, but some of them aren't, I would say, a pen, so I probably won't be using them today. You got painting tools, all sorts, like Pixel, even Pixel. I've never used Pixel, but I hear it's quite good. You've got your sketching tools, but again, we're using ink, not pencil. So I'm going to go down to my specific inking pen, and I'm going to be using this ink pen here. I may change to a thinner line to use this ink pen, but I can change the size and width of the pens up in the top here. So yeah, that's. And if I want something thicker, I don't generally need it to make it thicker, because it's a pressure pad that I'm using. So the harder I push down, the thicker the line is, really. So yeah, I will not be using the erase tool. That is because as a general thing, you can't erase ink, and once you put it down, it's there forever. So I won't be using the eraser tool, which is such a hindrance because I do make so many mistakes. I can't use the back tool. The back tool. I don't know what you call it. Undo. That's the one. Can't use the undo. So I'm just going to be sketching on this A4, because this is A4 format here, like I would if I was drawing in an art book. So yeah, without further ado, let's get some music going and get going on today's live stream. Shall we not? Like I say, we're listening to White Bat. No, we're not listening to White Bat audio. That was yesterday. We're listening to some Viking music, and these are called Unwind Station. No copyright music. If it's any good, then I will send a link to you at the bottom at the end of the stream, so you can find it for yourself. But yeah, let's start that music and get going on with today's sketch, which is going to be scurry. I will put it in the top corner up here, and then we'll get to drawing. Otherwise guys, let's get going. In fact, I might, while I'm thinking about it, turn the image sideways, rotate it 90 degrees, add another layer here because I can't draw on that layer. I might add another layer as well, just for good measure. So yeah, the word is scurry. I'm going to be drawing Scarat from Viking folklore, and the one who protects the world tree. Let's get on. Okay, right. This isn't turning out the way I want it to, because it doesn't look like a squirrel. It looks more like a really bad Pikachu. or like a weird cat thing. It is meant to be a squirrel. Obviously, I haven't put the tail or anything in there yet. But it is. I'm trying to make him look like he's battling, or he's in like a mid-battle pose. I don't know if it's actually working. I'd love some feedback. If you've got any feedback. What do you think of it so far? Obviously, the word was scurry, and I was kind of going for a squirrel. Kind of wish I stayed with an original, ordinary scurrying squirrel now. Scurr. Yeah, it's something. It's in a battle-ish pose. Again, I'm doing it all freehand, and this is completely alien to me. Doing it freehand via a digital pad. So, in retrospect, I'm not too badly, I think. There's bits here and there that could be changed, but well, the way I feel about things when it comes to I'm not sure what I'm drawing, I tend to just stop at a certain point and then leave it there. Because it's digital, I can come back and change it at any time. Once I feel like I've finished this, but I don't really like it. I'm trying to put a few details in here and there, but I don't know where to put them. And obviously darken up a few bits here and there as well. But like I said, I can't colour it, which, to be honest with you, I don't think it'd come out any better if I coloured it. If I started redoing it again, then I'd be sort of more happy with it. But I am one of those that will not give up until I am completely happy, or not completely happy, just feel like I'm finished. I'm just gonna keep on at it and get something like I want, because I think I've done the proportions wrong. Like the feet here, they're too far apart, I think. But one's meant to be bent underneath, the other one's sort of more stretched out in the lunge. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to show he's lunging lunging forward into battle. But I don't know. Some feedback would be awesome. Let me know what you think of it in comments. If you're watching back still, again, let me know in comments what you think of it. I'm obviously not finished yet, and I won't be for probably another hour, because I'm going to take a short break, have a slurp of coffee, have a good look at it, see what I want to do with this hand. I'm thinking maybe like a hammer, like Thor's hammer type thing, or an axe. I don't want to do a sword. I might do a little dagger, like back holding, reverse holding a dagger. I think an axe would be a bit too much to fit in this space here. So I might do a back facing dagger in that hand. I want to do a little something over here to fill this space up here as well. Maybe a bag, or like a potion bag or something here. This is just meant to be a piece of armor on his leg. So yeah, I'm getting there. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm drawing. I'm just sort of going, oh, that maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. Wearing a little thing around his neck, little detail around his neck. Should have just left it without it, I think. But I'm a huge critic of my own work. So you might think it's pretty good. If you do, let me know by leaving the like. Like I said, just touching up bits here and there, making things seem a bit better to my liking. Anyway, it's a squirrel. It's a Viking squirrel, and that we'll put on his tail as we go on. But otherwise, guys, hopefully we'll keep watching and see what happens towards the end. Okay guys, I am considerably finished because I don't know what else to put in there. I don't know what other details that I can put in there. I think if I put too much in there now, it's going to end up ruining what I have done. I was going to put a little bit of a scene in there, but I thought no. As soon as I put that tree in there, the world tree that is, I thought to myself, I need a little bit of a reference to who the character that I was drawing. I put the ice capped mountains of the frost giants. I thought to myself, no, stop there, because you're gonna ruin it. So, yeah, without being able to erase and things, I don't want to put any more in there, and sort of think to myself, oh, I wish I never put that in there, because again, I can't erase. I haven't erased, apart from my very beginning where I got rid of the green. But yeah, I will. I think I might make this one out of polymer clay. So if you guys want to see me make that one, obviously hit that subscribe button and ding the bell for notifications, for future videos. Not so much live streams. I am going to be live streaming all of Inktober, but after that I think I will go and do some more videos. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed today's video, guys. Enjoyed today's live stream. Well, it'll be a video if you're watching back. But if you want to see some more, I will be live again tomorrow around about the same time. I'll try and get drawing something for Inktober and day 2. Find out what tomorrow's post is going to be, and I will see you in the next one. As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, and leave a like if you have. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.